I want to do a quick update. It's been 2 days since I recorded last, and the reason why I've left it so long is because I've had a really bad time. If you don't like watching too much information about people, then go and watch a different video. But I've had so much pain in my bowel and my lower left side that it's unbearable. I can't move, I can't hardly do anything because the pain's so bad. And over the last 2 days I haven't been able to eat. I haven't wanted to eat, I haven't felt like eating, like nothing at all. So the doctors prescribed me a powdered mix where I can make these shakes up and it gives me all the nutrients I need, and I'm trying my best to have them. I have like 1 or 2 every now and then, and it's just, I just feel sick. Every time I eat it, I just feel sick. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the diverticulitis. I really don't know. I've got to wait for, I think, mid-October to go and see the colon specialist. I was told that if diverticulitis is left for a long time, then it's more than likely that you can have your colon removed. So I've kind of come to the conclusion that that's going to happen anyway, because this has been 4 years. This has been going on. I'm going back and forth with people and doctors and surgeons and specialists and everything in A&E. I've been going back and forth with them, and they knew that I had this. They didn't tell me I had this, but they knew. They gave x-rays, MRIs, everything that you could think of they've done to me test-wise, and results came back that I had these problems, and they didn't tell me. They really didn't tell me. They didn't tell me that my bowel was sticking to my womb, that it was actually connected, which means that it's, you know, endometriosis. You know, they didn't tell me that my bladder is swollen. They didn't tell me that my bowel is swollen. You know, they didn't tell me all these things that they should have. They haven't told me. And by accident, I think one of the nurses in A&E slipped up and said, you know, you've got this, haven't you? And I was like, have I? She's like, yes, on your records. I was like, oh right, it's on my records. In 2014, in 2014, yes, you had an MRI. Oh, yes, I had an MRI. Yes, and it says here. I was like, oh my God. So it says that my bowel is sticking to my womb, and you know, I've got all these problems. But in 2014 they didn't tell me. They left it to 2018 to tell me, and they really didn't tell me. It was a slip up by a nurse that already thought I knew. I know and I understand that the hospital is not really coping at the moment, because, you know, what's going on with the system, you know, it's really, really not good. But one thing I can say for sure is that it is not the nurses' fault. The nurses are they're just unbelievably amazing. Like, the lengths they go to help you. I've been in so much pain. I'm screaming. I've been bleeding from every hole you could think of, and they've comforted me. They have held my hand. Even the paramedics have held my hand and made me comfortable because everything else is not going very good at all. You know, it's absolutely amazing the lengths they go to. It's incredible. I'm just shocked that it's like you're a number. It's like you're a number, and they don't care. You know, it's like, it's almost as if they just want you in. They'll try and do whatever they can, and then they'll just move you along because you're a pain now, and they just need to get rid of you as quickly as possible. That's how I felt after I had my operation. That's how I felt. Sorry, I'm dealing with a puppy that's not having anything. She just, I want attention now. Puppy, say hello. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating being in chronic pain. I'm waiting around to be seen by somebody to help me, and I just feel like nobody's helping me. Like, you've got these things, this is what we need to do to sort you out. And I thought they were going to do that with the operation, the hysteroscopy, but it turns out they wanted me to wait for 8 hours and do nothing. Basically, they kept me in a room for 8 hours. Nobody was telling me what was going on. And it was like, they didn't know. They didn't know that on my records I'd been seeing somebody for the last 6 months. 6 months I'd been seeing somebody for, and they knew all my information. The surgeon said, I'm the one that's going to be doing the operation. I'm the one that's going to be sorting out. And I was meant to be having this hysteroscopy to look at the damage that's done in my womb, to see if I can actually have the Novashore treatment so I don't bleed anymore, because it's you know, it's affected my life now. My periods are so bad that, you know, I was having to take iron. You know, it was so painful. It was unbelievable. I was losing clots the size of the palm of my hand. It was like every time I had a period I was giving birth to these clots. It was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. Rushed into hospital every month. It was just not good. It was a really not good situation. So this surgeon said, look, I'm going to sort it. I'm going to see if you can have the Novashore treatment. I'm going to laser off any fibroids. I'm going to take away any polyps. And I'm going to make sure your womb is ready for the Novashore treatment. None of that was done. None of that was done. The fact of it is, I didn't have the surgeon that said I was going to have the surgeon. Okay, somebody else worse off than me might have needed it, and I understand that. That's fine. I hope that person's okay, and I hope that everything that they needed has happened, because obviously they needed it more than me, and I totally understand that. But what gets me is that the new surgeon that has taken over my case should have read my notes, at least. You know, I'm a surgeon, I'm taking on a new patient, I'm going to be doing an operation, then maybe I should read their notes. You know, that's one thing that I should do. No. She basically said to me that, you know, if I put a marina coil in you, which I'm going to do in this operation, then everything will be fine. Let's take a minute to breathe. Yep, yeah, there it is. Yep. So apparently now, if you've got endometriosis, if you have a marina coil, that's what you need. It's going to sort all your problems out. You're going to be fine. Turns out, I had a marina coil for 3 years. And because of my endometriosis, because my cervix swelled, I was bleeding really badly, that the doctor and the nurse who tried to take it out couldn't, because my cervix was so swollen. The marina coil was stuck inside my cervix, and they really thought that they was going to have to operate on it to get it out. And they got it out, and they got it out by doing a small cut, which caused me so much pain. Is unbelievable. And they were like, just walk home, it's fine. I could barely walk home. It killed, like, it was horrible. It was, we're not animals, we're humans. We're not like these random animals with a number on it that you just need to kick and get rid of. We're humans just like you. It's so frustrating and it's so annoying. We need to like stand up. We need to finally stand up against these idiots that are thinking they know what is best for us when all they know is that we need more money. We need more money in our pockets. We haven't got enough, you know, the millions of pounds that we're earning is not enough. So we're going to make all these people suffer because we're selfish people. Well, if we don't stand up now, it's just going to get worse. And for people like me who are already suffering because of them, it's not good. And if it carries on the way it's going, you're going to lose family members. You're going to get ill, your family members are going to get ill, your children are going to get ill. Something's got to be done. Stand up now or regret it. The consequences are going to be bad. Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a little something helpful really, because I've been using this for the last year. I came up with the idea because my hot water bottle really hurts to use on my stomach, because on my lower left side and around my pubic bone I get a lot of pain. And to use a hot water bottle, it really hurts to put it in there. You want something like more or less soft. So what I did is I came up with this here, and basically it's a sock. I tried to find the biggest sock I could, so I bought a pack of men's socks and I gave the rest to my husband. I've got 2 of these, so I filled it up with rice. It doesn't have to be anything special, the cheapest possible, do it. I filled it about 3/4 of the way full, and then what I've done is I've just got a bit of ribbon here, just got a bit of ribbon, and I've tied the ribbon tight on the top. And then what you can do is you can actually maneuver the rice, and you can make like a really long sausage shape like this. And then what I do is I kind of wrap it around like this around my belly, and then I just lay it there. What I do as well is I found that if you put it in like the microwave for about 2 minutes, then take it out and then kind of like mix up the rice inside, and then make sure it's all mixed up, and then put it back in for another 2 minutes, take it back out, and it'll be like the perfect temperature. It might be a little bit hot when you first take it out, so wrap like a tea towel or like a small towel around it, and then place it underneath your belly. But if that hurts, just wait for a minute and then it will cool down. It keeps the temperature for a lot longer than the hot water bottle, I found, and it's so much better. I've actually got 2 of them, so I use one on my lower back and I use one on the front of my lower belly, and I absolutely love these. I wouldn't be without them. And I actually took this into hospital with me when I came in, and I showed one of the nurses, and she was like, "What are you doing with an old sock?" And I was like, well, actually, she was like totally floored, and she thought it was amazing. So if you like this idea of the rice sock, then let me know. I thought, you know, I'd let you know and see what you think, because it's absolutely amazing and I love it. Hope you liked. See you soon. So I thought I'd do a quick video because I'm really upset and all over the shop, and I'm waiting in the car park. Mike's gone in to go and get some soups for me because I can't eat solid food, and I just come out of the appointment and they want to send me off more scans, and I'm really scared. You know, it's not so good when they're telling you that you've got to have this special scan that women shouldn't have, because it's not good. So scared. I want to know why I'm in this much pain. I want to know why I'm in a wheelchair. I want to know why I can't hardly walk anymore. It's like every specialist I go to, they're like, yes, you got endometriosis, yes, you got this, yes, you got that, but it shouldn't be this bad, you shouldn't be in this much pain. Like, it's like they think I'm being dramatic, that's how I feel. It's like, no, you're just number. Can you just get out of the hospital? Because we haven't got time for you. It's like every appointment's 5 minutes and your 5 minutes is up, so you've got to get out of the room. That's how I felt. You know? This doctor just pushed on my stomach and was like, oh, you know, yes, we can see that you're in pain and we can see that your stomach's swollen, and went to do the whole, you know, you need to lose weight. And then he saw on my records that I'd gone from 24 stone down to 19 stone. I was like, go on, say it that I need to lose weight. Because the thing is, when I was 24 stone, I was in full-time work and I was absolutely fine. And now I'm 19 stone. I'm getting less and less. I'm not fine and I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm taking morphine, I'm taking ibuprofen, and some days I have to take naproxen because the pain is just not, it's like the morphine doesn't work. It's like I need to take ibuprofen and then that doesn't feel like it's working, so I have to take the naproxen, and then I take Cocos, and then I take gabapentin. It's really, really scary. It's really, really, really scary that you're in this much pain and these really strong painkillers aren't touching it. So I got my CBD, which is really, really relaxing me. It's stopping me from panicking, because when the pain is really, really bad, it's scary. So when I'm on my CBD, it really, really, really helps. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Every morning I wake up in a lot of pain, so I have to try and grab my phone, which is usually by the side of me, so I can send my husband a message to say that I'm awake, and then I need a hand with my medicine because I can't move to take it. He'll start by putting my morphine in a syringe and giving that to me orally, which I don't have to move my body for. If I move my stomach in any way, Hey, I'm back and I'm having to sleep downstairs in the living room or on the sofa. I can get up the stairs, not even to the toilet. And when I did go to the toilet, all I was doing was pooing blood. Now I've been told that pooing blood is like, you know, you could have piles or whatever, but when, too much information by the way, there's loads of blood and clots, It's not a good sign. I feel dizzy. I feel sick. I haven't been able to eat, and I'm on the Ames shakes that the doctor gave me. I lost another tooth because I've been sick. I literally had a homemade, really, really healthy soup, and I was so sick. My body just couldn't handle it. I couldn't eat it, and I'm meant to be doing these videos with, like, cooking with a disability, and I'm really scared because some of these foods that I'm cooking I have to, like, eat at the end, and, you know, sometimes my body can't handle it, and I'm in so much pain now I can barely move. And I can't go into the hospital because they're basically doing all they can to me. Well, that's what they're saying. And if I do get rushed into hospital, they just drug me up and send me back home because I'm having all the tests and everything, and now I'm having extensive tests on my colon. Next is like a CT, because it'll do more in depth of seeing what the problem is, and another colonoscopy because everything that happening should be happening, and my bowel's swollen and it's just not good. And I'm feeling like crap. I just want it to be over with now. So, for the last week, I haven't been too good, and I haven't really been talking about it. That's a little puppy. It's a puppy. You're cuddling into me. Every time I go to the toilet, I'm in excruciating pain, and I've been passing a lot of blood. Like, not just a little amount, but like worryingly amounts of blood. And I got in touch with the NHS. I phoned up and I told them what was going on, and they said, no, the colour's fine, but if it changes colour, like if it goes a darker colour and you start passing clots, then you need to phone back straight away. But the best option is to call an ambulance, because it's basically not a good sign at all. So I was like, okay. So about 4 days ago, I couldn't eat. I tried my best to, but I just couldn't. And I haven't eaten anything except for liquid. The doctor's got me on Ames, like, shakes. It's got all, like, the nutrients in it that you need. And I've been struggling with them. I can have like a little bit, and that's it really. I've been drinking plenty of water and stuff, but I'm still going to the toilet. I need to take a suppository to be able to go to the toilet because of all the morphine and everything I'm on. So I take a suppository and it forces me to go to the toilet, which in turn makes everything else worse. And lo and behold, 3 days ago I started passing dark blood and quite a lot of clots. So 4 o'clock in the morning I rang them up and I just said, look, I'm in so much pain. They said it's fine, put your morphine up to 10 millilitres, have a 600 milligram ibuprofen and cocos and a gabapentin, and see if I can control your pain. If you continually bleed, for the next hour, then call an ambulance. So I put on a pad. It's scared out of my mind. The people that are meant to be helping me are not, I know I've gone back and forth to hospital quite a lot because I've been poorly. But there are excuses that they're doing all they can. I'm having a CT scan soon. I've had an MRI. I've had all the tests done, and it's almost like they're just like, there's nothing else we can do here, love. I know they're working so hard. The staff in Withy Bush are incredible. So incredible. But at the moment, I'm in bed. And I can't move. So much pain. All over my body hurts so bad. I've got lower left side pain in my bum and pubic area, and because this surgeon thought that my answer was, if we put a coil in, then all your answers are basically going to be solved and you're never going to have pain ever again. All you needed was a coil. Well, it turns out, love, all I needed wasn't a coil. I had a coil for nearly 3 years, and when I had to go and take it out, they couldn't take it out. And it really fucking hurt to take it out, and the doctor was like, I'm sorry, you're going to have to be rushed into hospital because you might have to have surgery on this because I can't, it's like a cord and they have to pull that cord out. Well, there was no cord. And it's so frustrating when you speak to the doctors and they just ignore you. If anybody knows you, you know yourself best, and your records are there for a reason. Your whole history is in those records. If they just look down and read, then they'll see everything that's in there. It's just gone really dark. They'll see everything that you've gone through. Let me turn on the light. They'll see your whole history, but they don't. They just have the book open, but they never read your records. And then they're like asking you everything that's in your records. And you're just like, I've answered all these questions 100 million times. Instead of asking me, why don't you just read the records? I'm sorry for coming in here and being a nuisance, but if you didn't want to do this job, then don't do it. If you want to go for a job you love. Don't just go for a job because it's money. Do you know what I mean? Especially a job like that. Like if you're going to be a specialist in, I don't know, gynae, don't just go for a gynae job because the money's good. Go for a gynae job because you love it and you want to help people. The amount of people I've seen in gynae that just treat you like absolute dirt, like have told me to lose weight. I've lost nearly 6 stone now. The first couple of times they were like, lose another 2 stone. I know you lost 2 stone, but lose another 2 and then you'd be so much better. I was 24 stone and now I'm like 18, no, just under 18 now. Oh, what did the doctor say? 17 stone 12 when I went to the doctor's last week. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I'm doing so well. This is amazing. And I know it's because I'm not eating, but that's a good thing. They're saying it's my weight and I'm losing weight. But the weird thing is, when I was 24 stone, I was healthy. I was in full-time work. If the weight was my issue, then how come at 24 stone, I was at my prime. I was going to work every day. Everything was good. Hey, you're gonna have to bear with me today because I'm in a lot of pain. I'm smoking my vape. There's hardly anything left of it, which it's not good because it's really hard to come by. I'm smoking CBD, which is frowned upon, but it really, really helps me. I'd be lost without it. I just feel so much pain. I'm trying to sit. The pain's so bad. I can't stand nothing. It really, really hurts. And now I've got this really, really bad stabbing pain in my upper thigh. And it's stabbing me every time I go to sit or go to stand. CBD. I got it on 40.1 at the moment. I'm on 10 millilitres of morphine. It hasn't touched it. It's much pain, it's just mess with your head. It's so unbearable. The dogs are like, right around me. Move. Because they know something's wrong. Got my, I don't know if you can see. Babe! 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 I'm gonna have to go. I'm really happy with it.